Hello YouTube, in this video I'm going to teach you how to take out the battery of your Galaxy Samsung S6, how to take off that back glass, how to take out the old one, how to insert a new one, how to put the back glass back on, or if you want to replace the back glass because it's shattered. So if you want to do any of those things, then this video is going to help you out step by step with diagrams. Let's get into it. Alright, what's up YouTube? Today we got a Samsung Galaxy S6 and we're going to go ahead and replace the battery. You can see mine has a little crack on the glass here. If you want, you can tape this so it doesn't come off in different pieces, but as you can see, it's just two or three big pieces, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue. Just in case you're wondering how did it get that way, I got a little impatient with this in the past, and do not use metal tools. There's a reason why you use guitar picks and plastic tools. It prevents the glass from cracking. So this crack right here is all because of trying to pick up the glass as it was heated. The reason why it didn't come out very well is I didn't get a high enough wattage heat gun. I was using a hair dryer, so now we got a 1500 watt heat gun, which is gonna be plenty of heat to get this glass off. And because I shattered the glass in this particular video, we're not only going to be replacing the battery. I have a battery kit here with the screws and the actual batteries in here, but we also have a glass kit as well. Here's the glass kit. Glass kit also has a pick in it, and this is I believe it's black. But the nice thing about this is it does have glue already on it, and it's a black, so we're gonna be going from blue to black, but that's not a big deal. I just got whatever was cheapest. You do want to remove the SIM card before you start heating it up. Let's go ahead and get that out. It's nice, it's very hot, so be careful. Woo. Alright, that pretty much did it. Let's go ahead and remove that all the way now. Seems like the glue's coming with it, which is fine. See this glue strip coming off? All right, and you know, as you can see, that's how the glass kind of came off. The shattering really didn't, it actually kind of helped me out a little bit getting underneath there, and that's the piece there. That's what it looks like. And next up, we're gonna unscrew all these Phillips screws. So there's about 13, I believe. So this particular kit does come with a Phillips head screwdriver. It's always good to have a container or a magnet container to collect all these screws. Also, this particular kit is nice. The screwdriver is magnetic. Some of these screws are a little hard to get out. This should still work as long as they're totally unscrewed. I'm just going to drop a couple screws when I do this. And at this part, I'm going to go ahead and hold the mid frame, the outer edge, the silver metal part here, and I'm going to push against the battery, the white area right here. This is the battery. And that should bring out the bottom here, like by the USB port, for example. And I can go ahead and run a pick to go and separate the mid section from the battery pack section. All right, so that piece comes off there. All right, next you're gonna get a guitar pick and go ahead and lift up this little pin here. If you're looking at it vertically, it's to the left of the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and lift this up. That comes right off. And then there is some glue underneath the battery here. So you're gonna want to have to go underneath the battery, just kind of pry it up, run your pick, loosen the glue up, and get that battery out. So we've now removed our old Samsung battery. This is the original battery. And I'm now putting in this aftermarket HETP battery, 2800 mAh, where the stock one is 2550. So we should get a little more charge out of this. Weight-wise, they're very similar. And there's still residual glue here. Apply a little bit of heat here on low to kind of reactivate this glue. And that'll also help with the battery staying stuck in there. Okay, so that should glue that in. And then we just have this battery pack to put back in. All right, I got a nice firm click there. So this part is done. Now we can literally get the mid frame, put it back on here. And you can see some of my screws didn't come out all the way, but they were totally undone. It's just I couldn't get them out of the socket. And now we're gonna screw all these screws back in. All right, we got all the screws in. Before you even put in the screws, I'm fairly confident that mine was totally complete, but this might be a good time to turn it on and just make sure that the battery install was correct. As you can see, mine is now booting up. I didn't put back in my SIM card. You can boot up a phone without a SIM card. That's not an issue. It's just not gonna get network coverage. And as you can see, it's working. By the way, you might see I have some bubbles up here on the top of my phone. I've had that way since I bought my phone. I think that's just the glue coming up from the top. You know, that just happens sometimes, but just so you know, it doesn't spread too much. But that's something I didn't do on my own. It came like that. So the battery doesn't have much charge on it because it's brand new. So definitely need to charge that, but it's working. So now it's just a matter of charging it. But we need to finish putting on the back. So I'm gonna turn that off really quick. Still have my SIM card out. You put the SIM card back in after you're done with everything. And in this part, this side with the green is the side that's gonna go sandwich onto that like this. And from what I understand, you don't even need to heat this. The glue is ready. So once I pull this piece off here, I guess it's just a matter of, okay, there it goes. So it's green. This green piece comes off. Now it's really sticky here. And you can see the little cutout there goes there. You also, you know, the camera and the flash port, it would make pretty much sense on where those go just based on that. And then you're just gonna press down. And that's gonna glue it on. You know, make sure you get it good and tight. And that's gonna do it. You can take off the back here. Look at that. I mean, if you look back at the beginning of this video, well, and don't forget to put in don't forget to put your SIM card back in. All right, got the SIM in. All right, so this needs to be all cleaned up. But the front of the phone we didn't do anything with. The midsection is still perfect. Brand new back glass. And it's looking really good. I mean, if anything, the fact that it's a used phone, it's got the mess up on the lens and everything, that's the only thing. It looks brand new. Still says Samsung Galaxy S6. That was fair, you know, to reiterate, the hardest part is getting the old glass off. So whether you're replacing the battery, replacing the glass, that's how you do it. Let me know if you guys got any questions. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.